What's going on, guys? Holiday season, holiday profile. Let's get into it. Happy holidays. The Adventures of Captain Headass, starring Captain Headass. What's going on, bro? We're here with
Mike Buckingham, aka Captain Headass.
Captain. He said it with confidence. Captain Headass. Shout out to B. Shout out to B. Al Gang. I see you, bro. I see you. I see you. I see you, Al Gang. Al Gang. But we're here with the homie. What is this deck called, bro?
We're playing a bunch of fusions, so it's just a fusion deck.
All right, let's get it.
It's like
Call it what it is. Fusion diarrhea.
they asked me if I wanted to fuse to something. I said yes. So 2
Yes.
Albaz. Running 3 becomes a bricky, but you know you can still summon it in phase. You can normal summon it, break boards. It's just only good for either mid game or going second. Mm-hmm. But you have to play because all the materials say Fallen Albaz.
My bad. I gotta zoom in on the OTs a little bit. My bad. Let's see. Okay. Continue.
Got 3 of the best normal summon in the deck. 3 of Luber.
Is one of these? Is that OT?
Yeah.
I see you. Yeah. First one.
Pull all this. Pull all.
Mm-hmm.
So you normal summon, search any of your brand dispel or traps. So is the best normal summon. You got ad libitum when he uses fusion materials from your hand, field, or graveyard. You can target a fusion or a Despia to summon. Mm-hmm. So most of the time after you use Mirror Jade, these 2 fusion and summon something, this summons back, you get to use this again.
You burn its effect again.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
It's worth it.
yeah, because you can do brand. There's a lot of ways to get on your opponent's turn. Mm-hmm. Got one tragedy. I'm not playing the lure packets because I have a lot of other cards that I wouldn't say conflict, but they don't like being banished.
Right.
But it basically, you have all the ways to get to the graveyard to search. Also, people don't know you can banish from the graveyard instead of brand spell or trap.
Facts.
It comes up every once in a while, but got 3 Despia Magma Hunt, 2 Jerusalem, 1, I don't know how to say his name, and 1 of the big dude. You can discard this to search all these, but the main way is to send off a brand fusion. Yeah, I can do a little small combo.
You never consider playing more than that, or you want minimal engine?
Yeah.
So I
So I might even cut like 1/1 to get more cards in the game.
Right.
Got 2 of a searchable hand trap. 2 is better. Like it helps you kill them on their turn because you'll defend with 1, and Mirror Jade will probably send the beast. Then you add this and push for game.
And it's because of its attack, you can actually kind of do. I got you.
Yeah.
The extra little 800 helps. I got you.
Then you got 2 Albion is basically upstart goblin that recurs from the graveyard.
Why 2? Sometimes I see it played at 1. Sometimes I see it played at 2.
So it's good drawing it because it is a +1.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also searchable, so you don't need to play 3.
Yeah. No, but I see it at 1 a lot of the times. It's 2 just so you don't brick.
Yeah.
1's drawn.
Yeah.
I got you.
1 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur-de-Lis. Maximus is not good this format. Actually, I'm gonna put this over here so I can show you guys the combo. So Maximus you can't really play because of tier limit. Mm-hmm. But, you know, Nadir Server's broken. 2 Squamata. And then we're getting to the Shaddolls now. And one of the others. The reason I play 1 and 1 of these because these are like more copies of these. So you're playing 3 Windy, 3 of these, 3 of these. You're able to see these more often because it's
Because it counts as any of them in deck fitting. I got you.
So basically, you send any summon from deck.
What is this one do again?
You can send 1 from your hand and you gain attack. But it's a light, so you can send off a brand fusion. And then banish 3, draw 1. Oh, and then Hedgehog add.
Of course, you couldn't forget Hedgehog.
Can't forget him. Then we're playing even more fusion cards. Got 3 Sheeran, 3 Happiness, the best card of the deck. Rhino Heart's still a 1-card combo. I just haven't tested with it yet. Because I don't know, it conflicts with how many normal summons I got. And Happiness is just broken.
So you feel like Rhino Heart would be trying to do too much with your normal summons?
Yeah, because I'm already running the 3 Alubras, which is the best normal summon. But, yeah, and this counts as another hand trap. And you can send all these off of Brandon Fusion, so it's not.
You're gonna plus in some kind of way, some kind of
And this makes Brandon Fusion into 2 fusion monsters. 2 Ash. You already have enough hand traps with Fleur de Lis, Mirror Carrier. It's just a bonus. 3 of the best card, and 3 of the search the best card. Because this gets this, which gets this.
just in case y'all forgot.
2 Brandon Lost.
This is like 60 cards, right?
It is 60 cards. Brandon Lost. So the cool thing with this card, it shuts off all tier limits. Because if you fusion on their turn, if the last action was a fusion summon, and they're still trying to do tier limits,
They can't do
they
anything.
can't do anything.
I see what you did there. He's like, yeah, it's real like that.
Now also, and of course, got to play the Super Poly. If I have Brandon Lost in the field and I Super Poly the stuff away, none of this stuff activates, and I still have my tier limit.
I see what you did there.
So Lost is broken.
Yeah, it is.
Lost is broken, and 1 Brandon Red. It's one of the 2 ways you can summon on your opponent's turn. The only thing is, this one gets, it hurts more, like, because the monster can't attack. Also, it limits what you can make.
So that's why you only like playing one than not.
Gear Survey, best, I won't say the best card in the deck, but it's a great extender. I need a 3rd one. Just really hard to get. Shaddoll fusions and 1 L Shaddoll fusion. They're all searchable. You don't really need to play more. They're only good on the second 2, but it's just that good.
Yeah, they are win buttons that people forget about because they forgot.
Turn 4, turn 5. It's got only pulled 1. Then the actual 1-ofs, more starters, and you don't like hand traps. Then with the trap, you play 1 beast, which you're activating from this. 1 retribution is what you're sending off of Albion because you can banish and add any Brandon spell or trap. And
You didn't let me see it.
oh, my bad, bro. So you use activate Albion, send this for cost. They can't even ash it. So this is getting there regardless. And if they ash it, you just don't put it at the bottom of the draw. So you can still recur Brandon.
So it's just making a damned if you do situation. I got you. Damned if you do, damned if you do, damned if you do.
Brandon Banishment, which is basically Super Poly. So then that's part of the combo too. And one of my tech cards, I've got Lost Wind in here. So the reason Shizu. So I'm milling my stuff with tier elements. You're milling my stuff with tier elements and the Shizu cards.
Lost Wind is the perfect card to keep.
And you can't like Rukalos this because it's getting there before it, and then I could try to sue some. They try to negate it. Boom. Yeah. And plus, it's not a bad card to see because you can discard it too and then set it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. With the extra deck, got 2 mirror games. Need 2 for the grind game, and you're able to shuffle the other one back in to make the other one. Like, well, it's in the graveyard. You can't like have it on the field, then shuffle, make the other one because it already sees it like that. But if it's like in the graveyard, you can do it like that. That's why You have to show them the second copy before you play first.
In my opinion, it's because he's scared of Mind Hacker and he's already ready for it. But you know, that also makes perfect sense.
You got two of the ones that summon from graveyard, and you don't summon this more than once. You just send it from your extra deck a lot. Got one of the Rebellion. I want to fit the second one in here, but I'm playing so many fusions.
Better grind game if you had a
Yeah.
I got you.
Because it makes it so you can loop these infinitely, loop this infinitely. So,
Interesting. I never even looked at it that way.
one Ash Dragon, that's to get the Dogmatica cards. One Glory to get the Mirror Carrier. And these both can also summon Fallen Albaz.
People forget all about that, don't they?
So you hit with Albaz, like summoning on their turn. And their other effects, this can't be destroyed by battle, and it makes your other monsters can't be targeted by monster effects. And this one is unaffected by extract monsters. And it gains attack, so it'll be like 3,700.
You're the guy that actually summons Titanic Class. I
Every
got
once in a while.
you. Right.
And
gotta do what you gotta
got Win Condition, Construct, Apolone. You actually summon all three of these. You got enough lights that benefit from the graveyard, plus Construct's just really good when trying to OTK. You go on first with this, they ain't doing nothing. And this actually, you can even summon this on your opponent's turn, but on summon, just target and negate anything.
And with all your stuff that says you can't respond, you can't respond to Apple. Yeah, that's nasty.
On top of that, this is basically the main Nadir servant. Because you'll add a Shaddoll, discard a card.
It's perfect setup. Gotcha.
Then we got one Callus, run with Callus. Basically, this makes the tier elements just broken, and it helps with Super Call. Because, especially with Brand Lost, they can't do shit. Then lastly, we got one Draco's Apelia, because you can just shuffle any of these back, make this, and also plays around Di-Fi. Because usually you make this can't activate under Di-Fi macro, so you make this as a negate.
I got you. You have to have a backup plan. Makes sense.
One Garura, Super Volley, and one Masquerade. This by itself can win games.
Mud Dragon's not worth it, you don't think? Or
It's
is it?
easier to summon this than Mud Dragon.
Yeah.
And plus this, you're getting advantage off this, you're drawing a card. And honestly, it could do 3,000 damage because it doubles its damage. And plus it could act more as a body because it has more defense.
Gotcha.
Also, it doesn't play into Rivalry because it's a darkest, or not Rivalry, Gozen. And the little combo, and then side deck's just
Whatever.
whatever. The only thing is, I'm siding this because they're like, oh, you're playing Sprite, which doesn't do any of that.
Get rid of everybody. Yeah. It is. I've always looked at it as a side card anyway, even when it was popular.
So the main combo with this is just any normal summon in any card to discard because you gotta have a discard output. So 1.5 card combo. Your normal, you search your Brand Fusion. After Brand Fusion, you're gonna send Rebellion and Albaz to the graveyard. Gonna summon your Albion. Albion, we use Aluber and Albaz to fusion summon your Rebellion. Rebellion will be the card that where you have to discard. Will shuffle himself and Albaz to make a Mirror J, so it's one interruption. You're gonna use your Albion, or you're gonna use Bestial Tribute Albion to summon itself. This, during your main phase, you can activate a continuous spell or trap. So you activate Branded Beast from the deck, which tributes this and acts as a pop. Then during the end phase, you can set this from your deck. Which this is basically you summon this back, super play their cards.
So it's just a multiple mid-range waves of stuff repeating itself.
And you can even summon this if you're playing against the mirror match or anything that's playing tournament. Also,
These cards are all nasty, like all of them, even the ones you're not playing.
You don't got to tribute the Bestial. You can tribute this, pop there, then get a search. Again.
Send all hate mail.
And that's with one normal summon of a Luger. You can add stalls to it, you can add a tier limit to it.
Just imagine when that duality card comes out. And that, kids, is how I met your mother. Appreciate it, bro.
Not a problem.